Today we are going to discuss completely free alternatives to Adobe Photoshop, so let's begin immediately with the first one, which is GIMP. This is an alternative that is actually quite old, meaning it has been on the market for numerous years. Indeed, it demonstrates what we can accomplish. For instance, we can execute high-quality photo manipulation, create art, design various elements, and it is even connected to enable the use of algorithms and programming. Here, we simply have the application. In this instance, you click here to download it, and as you can observe, it lacks any purchase button or anything similar. You can directly download it for Windows through BitTorrent or the Microsoft Store, and there you'll have it fully available for use. In fact, here on the website, we also find a section labeled Tutorials in case it might be somewhat challenging for you to use it. So, well, here you'll find all the information on how you can make some configurations that you might not comprehend because it can be a bit distinct from Photoshop. The subsequent one is called Sumo Paint. It actually has a pro version which is over here, but the free version practically provides you with everything. You can have ad-free downloads and all the available tools, except that the pro version grants you access to much more advanced tools. However, for the vast majority of individuals who require a simple and straightforward tool, this one here, Sumo Paint, will truly have everything available. It's just that this tool is primarily for drawing, which is why it's called Sumo Paint, and it mainly functions for that purpose. If you wish to do other types of things, this might not be the most suitable tool for you. Here it informs us that we can be painters, designers, or photographers and edit perfectly, but as you can see, the majority of things are concentrated on design and drawing. For photo editing and other types of things, it might not be the most suitable, but it does have numerous functions, as you can observe here. So if it works for you in some manner, that's fine. But remember that it's primarily for drawing and design. Now, compared to the previous one, the next program we have here is more focused on photo editing, and it not only functions for Windows, but is also available for macOS and iPad, as we see here. Therefore, in this particular instance, we are not primarily concentrated on drawing, but rather more on photo retouching, image editing, and working with photographs. It possesses quite advanced options and remains entirely free of charge. In this particular situation, we possess the desktop version, and there is indeed something rather significant here, which is that they are on the verge of releasing version number 2. So what might potentially occur? Now it's going to have many more advanced features, but at the moment it's not available, and for that you would need to sign up on a list that they launch on October 30th. Here you would need to sign up, click where it says be the first to see the future, and here you enter your first name, last name, and email address. This is where you'll be able to check out this new version. However, for individuals who have been previously acquainted with this particular version of Affinity Photo, it could potentially function quite effectively for them. We proceed to the subsequent option, which a significant number of you are likely already familiar with, as numerous individuals utilize it specifically as an alternative to Photoshop. This is essentially a software application that, locally, with a design remarkably akin to Photoshop, provides us with many of the functionalities that Photoshop also possesses, but at no cost. For instance, one of the features is that we possess the capability to utilize identical Photoshop files within this program. Therefore, it is irrelevant if someone else sends you files formatted for Photoshop. You will still have the ability to open them here, and everything is entirely local and completely free of charge. It additionally possesses raw photo editing capabilities along with a multitude of supplementary features that you are able to observe here. Should you desire to install it, you merely need to click here to commence utilizing it, and as you can observe, it is entirely local, signifying it's directly accessible within your web browser. You just click here where it indicates new project, select the size or preset templates like this one here, and simply initiate it. And observe, it bears a striking resemblance to Photoshop, and when we say a lot, we genuinely mean a lot. So here we commence editing, and as you can see, everything is local, everything is online. So observe, here we have it, and we can access it directly from any platform, from any location. This is not merely about possessing compatibility with specific operating systems, but as long as you have a web browser, you have the capability to access and edit here in the same manner you would with Photoshop. Moving on to the next one, it's PaintNet, which was awarded in 2022 for creativity and 3D graphics. As you can see here, it's also a completely free option. You have the opportunity to donate if you wish to support this project if you appreciate it greatly. And this is the program itself, as you can observe at this moment. Let's say its design is not the most contemporary, but it will function adequately for simple tasks. Although this program does possess some advanced features, it's crucial to note that if you're going to download it and you do so from the Windows Store, it will incur a cost. For instance, if we look here, it costs 15 euros. What we need to do is click here to download it from the source that appears below to obtain it entirely free. If you download it from the Microsoft Store, they will charge you just once, which will be those 15 euros that appear there at the time of download. If you want to do it, you can perfectly do so to support the project, but if not, there's no issue. You can download its completely free version. And now, let's advance to the ultimate alternative, which is once again more focused on digital painting and drawing. It is called Krita, and as you can observe, it is completely free of charge and open for utilization. In fact, when you search for it on the internet, it is described as an alternative to Photoshop, and in addition to being free, it is open source, allowing anyone to make use of it. As you can see, it is consistently being updated. Take a look September 24th, which was literally approximately 10 days ago. So even today, it remains available for download and updates. There are numerous free alternatives, but some cease to receive updates and are eventually forgotten. Nonetheless, this one continues to function and you can download it for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, making it quite commendable.